Good Monday morning. We are at least enjoying some sunshine as we kick off this new work week on a very chilly note, but we still have some fall colors outside as we look now live just about 8:45 on this Monday morning. Here's our Gwaltney Group camera from Lake City, the Pearl of the Lake camera. And it does look like a chilly but very fall-like day. Temperatures are very chilly, almost more reminiscent of late November than late October. And we're going to see that play out all week long. 20s in the mornings, 30s in the afternoon. At best, we might see 40 a couple of times this week, but that's about it. Pretty chilly stuff for late October weather when you consider the average high this time of the year is about 53, and we got close to that on Saturday. We weren't too far from that. Saturday was a really nice day with all that sunshine. Sunday we had 40s, but that was really early in the day. A cold front went through, and we had clouds, and temperatures were actually falling. So today we continue that chilly trend with at least quiet weather. Now here's a look outside to the west from our studio. Our Gwaltney Group camera from Signal Hill in northwest Rochester. Some sun, a few thin clouds. We'll have at least sun and clouds throughout the day. Not as much wind as we had last night. It was kind of a breezy night. Very early this morning we had 30s, then the skies began to clear, and that allowed temperatures to drop pretty quickly now to the 20s. And that's where we stand right now as we start this Monday morning. Kind of a wintry note there with those chilly temperatures. 23 in Rochester now. It's 25 in Albert Lea, 27 in Preston. Right now in Rochester, a very light wind out of the west, 5 miles per hour. That is a blessing. If it's going to be chilly, at least if it's not so windy, that makes it a little more bearable. 17 the wind chill. Air pressure is rising at least momentarily, 30.14 inches of mercury. Wind chill levels, 20s and low 30s across the map. Teens and 20s, that is. Rochester 17, 32 the wind chill in Winona, where the wind is almost completely calm. 28 in Austin and 18 in Mason City. So some sunshine. Notice the trend there for afternoon, less and less of that sun as clouds gather, and by around 7 or 8 o'clock this evening, there's a chance of snow that comes in with the storm system from the southwest. But right now, satellite radar in and out of the clouds for us today. We are kind of between storm systems momentarily, but there's another area of low pressure in Kansas that's going to ride along this cold front that has already moved through, and that's going to bring us a chance of snow coming up for the evening, maybe until just after midnight as well. But cold sunshine today, snow tonight, another round of snow. That system may follow the same track, coming out of Oklahoma, out of Kansas, and riding up the Mississippi Valley through Iowa and Wisconsin. And again, we will be on that system's northwest side, perhaps getting a glancing blow from that Halloween system. But that's something that we'll be watching very closely over the next few days. Temperatures right now very chilly for this time of the year. That cold air still invading the area from the northwest. Still the 40s, more familiar 50s. That would be more typical of late October. That's all south and east of us for us instead. 20s right now in Rochester, 27 in Fargo, 12 degrees west of us in Rapid City. Here's Futurecast. We'll start with today. There's the sunshine. Temperatures on the way to the upper 30s. Clouds begin to increase. Look for some of that snow around 7, 8 o'clock this evening. The heaviest snow around 9, 10, maybe 11 o'clock, and then the snow really begins to wind down. It'll be done by around 2, maybe 3 in the morning. Not a lot of snow. We're talking half inch or less for the most part east of us, southern Wisconsin, parts of Illinois, far eastern Iowa, maybe a couple of inches there out of this system tonight. Tomorrow, some chilly sunshine, mostly sunny skies, a little bit of a northwest breeze, daytime highs tomorrow. Again in the upper 30s, so running about 15 degrees colder than the seasonal average. Clouds thicken tomorrow evening. And for Wednesday, a dry day but a gray day. And there's that snow coming in for the south. And that will be the next storm system. That will eventually bring us that snow chance coming up on Thursday. So potential for snowfall tonight, half inch or less in the way of accumulation. Looking at some of the different models around the area, we're all pretty much looking at the same thing, less than half an inch for our area. Here's a longer view for that system on Thursday. The system looks to go through southern Iowa, right up through Dubuque, through Madison. Look at those areas, 6 to 10 inches of snowfall. For us, a glancing blow, another round of maybe half inch or less of snowfall. The way it looks right now, of course, is days away. That's kind of a preview of that. One of the things we can do here on our forecast here between programs, we can speculate a little bit and show some of the data that we're looking at and sifting through. But in time, we will know a little more. But right now, it does look like we're going to see that system stay mainly east and southeast of us. But again, we'll see how that plays out. 38 in Rochester today, 40 in Mason City. Cold sunshine. Keep in mind, 53 is the average high, so we're going to be way colder than that with late November-like weather. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour tonight. Clouds thicken. We'll have snow starting around maybe 7 or 8 o'clock this evening, ending around 2 in the morning. Less than half an inch of accumulation with light west winds. And some cool sunshine again. A mostly sunny Tuesday, 39. 7-day forecast looking at snow on Halloween. Another chance of just very light snow showers or sprinkles on Friday. Another small chance of very light precipitation, very light snow, perhaps a couple sprinkles again on Sunday. Those systems very minor and not a strong chance of activity. But, and of course, the other thing to remind us, there's that clock. We fall back this weekend. I'm not ready for that, but here we go. Going back at full length into fall and almost winter-like season. We're going to lose an hour of daylight, of afternoon sunshine as we fall back. But you get that daylight back in the morning for a little while. But it gets pretty dark, though, for the most part. Sunset coming up on Saturday into Sunday. We're going to see the sunset go from 6 o'clock to about 5 o'clock. That is going to be a big change. We do it every year. It's a hard one to deal with, though, especially as the weather this week is going to be much more on the chilly side, more reminiscent of late November, early December. So it's going to look like December with the darkness, the gloom, and maybe a little coating of snow. In the meantime, yeah, stay warm today and stay tuned. We'll let you know the latest of any changes on tonight's snow potential and the system on Thursday. That's something that bears watching, and we'll keep you up to date there as well. So have a great day, everybody.